As a child, I had a known identity by those around me as your typical little boy. Very cheeky, with not much care as to how I was behaving. My life was worry-free, and because of this, I was able to express my true, confident and rebellious self. As I then reached the age where this all changed, I hit the age where the rite of passage puberty begins. As teenage boys around me developed in size, I was left feeling very conscious as to why I wasn't developing like my peers were. What made my problems 10 times worse was the constant bombardment from the media of male representation. Males were presented as being strong, muscly and powerful. I began comparing myself to this representation, which made it clear to me and others that I was far from the stereotype. My self-esteem had reached an all-time low. I severely lacked confidence as I felt powerless and insignificant due to the size of my body. I was far from my ideal self. My Johari window as a developing teen had completely reshaped from how it was when I was younger. My open self had become very large as it was both clear to myself and others that I lacked power and muscle. My hidden self was also a large part of my Johari windows. After taunts and constant reminders by the media that my image was not ideal, I would gatekeep any information about my thoughts and feelings.
Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire.
At first, I found the cultural practice of going to the gym both physically and mentally draining. The gym environment was hard to get used to. Matthew Arnold would describe this environment as one of extreme low culture. This is due to the fact that there are highly competitive and sweat-drenched people in uncomfortably close proximity. Despite this, I was still able to stick to the grueling process. My hard work appeared to be paying off. I noticed I was gaining size and my confidence and self-esteem was slowly rising. This was due to the fact that I was receiving compliments from many people around me for the increase in size. These pictures are how I look today. This is a year and a half after I made the choice to start the gym. How I'm treated in life and the position I hold in society is the complete opposite to how it was before I joined the gym. I have reached my ideal self and the representation of how a male should look according to the media. As a result of this, I have gained great amount of power and benefited from receiving high status within a social class. My self-esteem is back at a new high, which allows me to represent my actual self to those associated with me. My Johari window has also completely reshaped due to my significant increases in confidence, which has come from the increases in size, power and position in social groups. Parts such as my hidden self are now lower than ever before. This is due to the fact that I am confident enough to share any information with peers, as I want to stay positive and not have to worry.
Created using Powtoon.